Continuing our TikTok A Race Against Time series this morning. And according to a 2022 survey conducted by the online learning platform study.com, 1 in 4 TikTok users in the United States use the platform for educational purposes. So whether that be learning how to change a tire, learning a new skin routine, or learning more about our country's history. And some people are using the app as a tool for education. Joining us now, who is doing that, is social media marketing professor Michelle Cawley with the Department of Marketing at Clemson. Michelle, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Absolutely. Good morning, Christy.
Well, let me go ahead and start off by just telling us a little bit about how you use social media as an education tool.
So in the classroom at Clemson, our students really come into the semester thinking about leveraging TikTok for their personal brand, right? Communicating, entertainment mostly. And what we try to do pretty early into the semester after they understand and audit how they're using that tool to build that brand, we very quickly change that up and focus on how we can leverage these tools like TikTok to meet business objectives. We partner with local small businesses, and the students really have to dig deeper to understand that these tools can also be used to bring attention and awareness to not only local businesses, but into very important causes in our community through these different nonprofits.
Is that something that you had to learn to adapt in your curriculum with the ever-changing flow of social media as a whole?
Absolutely. It's one of the harder courses to teach because it's so fluid. It's changing, daily. Once what was Facebook was then Instagram, Snapchat, and now, of course, TikTok has arrived on the scene. So, students now, they don't use Google anymore. They go into a new market at a ball game or on spring break, and they use TikTok to find the restaurants they're going to, the events they want to attend. So I remind them that just as they are doing that, we can help, again, these small businesses be found, grow their awareness, their visibility using tools like TikTok. And so they're able to connect the dots and realize that it's not all just about entertainment, fun, and a lot of, cat videos. There's a lot more to it. There's a lot more than just the influencers. And they've really, moved the needle for some of our new businesses who have just launched or who are trying to bring a new demographic into their stores. So a lot of it's, again, a marketing strategy, just like you would do if you work on social media, maybe using traditional marketing, but it all starts with really good research and listening to the client.
And then my quickly last question here is, if the platform does go away, are there other outlets for nonprofits, for influencers to help and get that audience?
Well, absolutely. What is TikTok today will be some new app tomorrow. Again, as good marketers, I remind these students that we always have to keep our finger on the pulse of what's on the horizon, what's coming next. We read reports. We have a little section at the beginning of our class that we have nicknamed Trending, where we look at the next developing social media platforms that might be evolving or kind of bubbling up. And we just keep watch for those. But right now, I tell you, TikTok is definitely where it's at, not only for the fun and pure entertainment, but also truly to meet business objectives.
Absolutely. Michelle, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today. And what we are going to be doing is putting this on our website, WLTX.com, so you can learn just a little bit more about TikTok and the ever-changing platform.